Okay, the things that you can actually implement tonight. Okay, Kevin. Do you want to
Well,
that?
Hang on now, the process of awareness, take responsibility. Yeah, I mean, it's all about debt reduction. You know, I was just looking at your words there. You kind of changed the sequence where I was going, but it is the same thing. There's two areas to go at: wealth acceleration and debt reduction. They're not independent of each other. You know, every euro you pay off what you owe. If you add up what you own and add up what you owe, you know, hopefully you own more than what you owe. And in Ireland right now, and beyond Ireland, certainly seems to be worldwide nearly, everyone seems to owe more than what they own, because most houses seem to have been sold in the last 7 years apparently, and then the ones that weren't sold, people have moved up or traded up or whatever way they've done it. But certainly the level of debt has gone up exponentially in the last 5 years. And with massive drop in values, people owe more than what they own. So the only way you're going to get wealthy again is by getting rid of the debt, no matter what it takes. So every euro paid off the debt increases your wealth by €1. Very simple when I put it like that. So on the wealth acceleration, there's two areas you go. You need to increase what you're bringing in by 10%, and you need to increase what you're paying off by 10%. And without getting too much into detail, we've quite a number of clients on this, and I met one of them this week. Now she's in a PAYE job. She's not a fool or cash, and just simple things, you know. I'll give you a couple of easy ones. If you're saving money in the bank at a 1% interest rate, and you're borrowing money for your car at a 9% interest rate, okay, so you're saving at 1%, and you've that left aside, and you're borrowing at 9%. To be blunt, you should take out the savings and pay off the loan, okay, or pay off part of the loan. There's a simple one straight off. But to increase your wealth or increase your income by 10% is much easier than people think, because you've outlined a lot of it already, Derek, broadly and not in detail, but it is right there in their day-to-day business. And paying off your debts or paying down your loans in the right way, I'll get straight to the point. You start with those credit cards, you get rid of the likes of Sky and use that money to pay off your credit card a bit quicker. You get into the detail of getting rid of the lease on the car or the loan on the car. You don't borrow for your holidays. You don't borrow for the new TV or put the settee on HP. All that stuff has to be tackled straight away. And there's no tax breaks on that type of debt. So you might be paying €100 a month, or say the €60 a month you mentioned there on Sky. By the time you earn that 60, you've got to bring in about 100 to end up with 60 these days, you know. So it's not really 60 a month. It's costing you 100 to pay that 60. And so you get rid of that personal stuff first. So that's the first two parts of the big acceleration, and it's literally tackling it like not next week or next year. You need to make the decision now that say, right, a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, I intend to be out of debt no matter what it takes. It's never easy, but it's always possible.
The main thing you've covered there, Kevin, thanks, is that you know, it's to be very aware of where your money is going. Take responsibility for it, and back to the education. Make tough decisions. We are repeating ourselves because we feel this, the most important thing you can do is to make the decision that's best for you and your business. Too many people are concerned about what other people think of them. And our philosophy is that what other people think of you is none of your business. Your business is you and your family, and doing what's best for them from a financial point of view. So, and then the main thing is to get started. I phoned up 5 people today, and because we're continually marketing in ActionCOACH, I phoned up 5 people today, and each of them told me that they want me to call them back after Christmas. Now, in each of their cases, their businesses aren't linked to Christmas at all. They don't have a peak in sales, but they're using it as an excuse not to do anything. Now, that's where a lot of people are at. If I phone those same 5 people after Christmas, they'll tell me to call back after Easter, and they'll tell me to call back after the summer holidays, and they'll tell me to call back after the October bank holiday, because they keep putting things off. If you make a decision not to do anything, that's a decision as well. And that's where most people are stuck right now, and they're wrapped up in the media frenzy that is the bailout without doing anything about their own situation. They need to be working on their own bailout.